Good evening, everyone. This is former Pennsylvania State Constable Stephen Wiggs, and I am coming to you guys to express why I started exposing the truths of what took place with regards to my fight against the other agencies, that being the Essex County Sheriff's Department and the Pennsylvania State Police, amongst others. When the news broke out after my detention by the Essex County Sheriff's Department, um, a story like that coming out about me so-called impersonating is not only damaging to my reputation, but it's damaging to my family. This story being such a troubling story to my family, so much so that many of my family members had believed what came out, and as a result, they had shown such a distant behavior. Stresses that I did not feel ever in my life, I am feeling. So there is no way I could actually let these people, these corrupt officers in these agencies, and the corrupt judicial system of Pennsylvania and New Jersey just simply do what they have been doing, and I just take it on the chin while my family and I suffer behind such corruption. So, in my position as an elected official, realistically, unlike a regular municipal police position where they get to tell you as the officer, go sit at a desk while we sort this out. As an elected official, you have to get ahead of it. You have to get in front of the action because you are the head honcho. And that is what the constable is in Pennsylvania for their office. You're not elected to the office to be told what to do. You're elected to the office to run the ship. You're the captain of the ship. So in most cases, when you are dealing with an elected official that is in some type of trouble, they're the ones that got to be in front. Lawyers can't simply take the front line for the elected official. They're not the elected official. They're not the one that the people elected to be who they are. So for someone to actually say that I was impersonating actually means that the 500 plus citizens that voted for me didn't exist. Like they don't exist at all. So I really never was embarrassed for wholeheartedly for what they have done. I mean, I would be embarrassed if I was actually the impersonator they said I was. I mean, I would think anybody would be or should be, like real police impersonators. But I think I was more embarrassed for how my family felt because when I was locked up, the news broke while I was in there, and my wife did a good job of keeping that information from me, so that I can focus while I was incarcerated at the hands of the Essex County Sheriff's Department. But when I got out and I saw that the news painted me, the media painted me in such a light, there was a dark cloud that came over me that I cannot express to you guys enough how much of a terrible feeling it was. The things that I wanted to do to the people involved. I can't express how I felt. I can't explain how I felt during the time of me finding out what my family was going through while I was incarcerated when the news came out about me so-called being a fake cop. So I figured, how could I fight back while court processes is being sought out? Lawyers are being sought out and screened. And how could I fight back on my own as the elected official and former elected official now? Talk to the people is what I thought. Expose the truths. Show them things that they cannot refute. I've given you guys more than enough videos, literature, information of all sorts to depict the truth, not my truth. I'm not telling you my truth. I'm telling you guys the truth. Okay? And to make sure that it wasn't my truth, I had to show you guys videos of me being in the street with other officers in real time, exposing that there was no way I could be a fake sitting next to other officers in real time in a police setting, whether it be a traffic accident or a traffic stop, or any situation going on. You see me, you see videos, and then you see guys in interviews with me from the agency identifying that I was official. This is why I started these pages. I started a YouTube channel, and I started a Facebook civilian page, and then I started this TikTok, all to expose the truth, all to combat what it is that these people have done to me and my family. During my investigation into what police impersonators do after they're actually arrested for being an impersonator, one of the things that I've come to realize that they all have in common is that real police impersonators, the guys that aren't actually officers, wearing a uniform and carrying a gun and just pretending to be a sworn law enforcement official. What they all have in common is they don't do what the hell I'm doing. They don't fight. They don't fight. They don't create pages exposing that they were cops, actually. They don't do none of what it is that I'm doing. So I had no reason to be embarrassed other than to be upset for what my family felt they had to do when it comes down to disassociating themselves from me because, and it's not just my family. I mean, people I thought was real friends, uh, they also showed true colors. I mean, it's amazing what kind of event has to take place for God to show you who's really in your corner. It's huge. It is a huge deal. But things are turning. I provided this information so that people can have some legs to stand on that actually supported me. I gave them leverage. Here's some videos. Here's some solid evidence. So, thank you for listening. Peace.